Hey viewers, my name's Cara. I know you're seeing this really late, but this is the vlog for the 30th day of April. I'm recording it on May 3rd because, as I'm about to tell you, I had kind of a crazy night on April 30th. The morning of, or the day of, I worked at the tea parlor as usual, and then in the evening I went with my boyfriend and a friend of mine to an art show in Cleveland at the Agora. It was the Raw Artists Spectrum event, and it had a whole bunch of local artists, Cleveland area artists, everything from sculptors and painters and photographers to hair and makeup artists and fashion designers and glass blowers and all sorts of things in between. Hello, my cat is now in the video. I don't know if you can see her in the frame. Hello, kitty. She's kind of upset with me because I've been gone for the past couple of days. That's why I'm just now getting to this video. Anyway, so the two major things I want to talk about from the art show are all of the cool people that I met and show you some of the clips that I took. And the other thing is that I was an irresponsible drinker, and that's why this video is so late, because I had, count them, 2 drinks at the art show, which isn't bad. Normally does not affect me that much. For those of you who are just tuning in, I am over 21 and I live in the States, so I am not too young to drink, even though I know I look it. So usually 2 drinks, not that bad. But I wasn't drinking water, and I hadn't eaten anything since about 3 in the afternoon. But still, lots of time passed before I got home, and apparently just nothing from that entire day had digested, so when I got home after midnight, almost 1 o'clock, I was very ill, and I remained ill for the entire next day, which makes the chef where I work think that it wasn't just the alcohol, it was probably also a flu bug. I don't know, but I spent most of Beltane on a couch reading This Star Won't Go Out, The Life and Words of Esther Grace Earl, and playing a board game called Smartass with my 2 friends and trying to eat something. So drink responsibly, don't do what I did, eat, hydrate, do all that stuff. Now I would like to talk to you about art. So I went to the show originally to support my friend who had his sculptures in the show. So we ran into several people that we knew there. My friend's mom was there, and we talked to her, we caught up with her. She told me that she found this artist on Etsy who does fabric with different original prints, and she has one that's Victorian witches, and this woman, it reminded her of me because she said I look like the witches in it, which is really cool, so I'll have to look that up. She said her name is Tula Pink. And then one of the first artists besides my friend that I met there was Bobby Allen of The Circle Craft, and he does bronze cast jewelry. My boyfriend bought me 2 rings from him, this one and this one. And this one I fell in love with. It's actually a midi ring. It's supposed to be, I'm wearing it on my index finger because it's very small, which is something I appreciate. One of the first things he asked me was, what ring size do you wear? And I said I wear really small rings, and he happens to make really small ones. So this is actually supposed to be worn there, halfway up your finger. And that's where I was wearing it the night of the show, and when I got home and sat down on the couch and started being sick, I realized the ring was missing. And I couldn't find it for 2 days. I found it yesterday. It was in my boyfriend's car. It had jumped up onto a seat, a little thing under the seat. So I found it, and this other one's just really angular. And they do turn my fingers green. They are bronze, so I'm gonna have to coat them with something. So I'll put links to any websites and things like that in the description so you can check these guys out. This is his card. This is a serious card, Bobby. Seriously, it's like thick and it's got gold trim, like, okay. Someone else that we talked to is HILARY Chan. She is a painter and she specializes in pet portraits. So she had a lot of really cool paintings of different people's pets in interesting poses and costumes, and she has a really interesting use of color. And I keep saying interesting, even though that's not a very useful word. She has a very fun use of color, we'll say. She does everything from photographs and then interprets them into her paintings. Someone else that I met briefly was part of the fashion show, Kate Skinner. She is a hair designer, and the models that she did hair for, they were wearing basically lingerie. And as soon as they came out on stage, there were these men in the audience, specifically this one big dude who like came over and like nudged me and my friend on the arm, and he was like, "Get out your cameras, boys." And I was like, really? But anyway, then the models came over and gave us her card. So I went over and talked to her because I loved her outfit, number one. Loved her work, thought it was great. And I want to apologize to you, Kate, because by the time I spoke to you, I was kind of drunk. It was right before I left, but then right before I talked to Kate, I talked to a beautiful and wonderfully talented young lady named Sarah Lyons, and this is her card. It's actually a little like tent type thing, which is really cool, and she also gave me this sticker. And Sarah, I super duper have to apologize to you because I was drunk by the time I spoke to you. I'm sorry if I smelled like nothing but gin. I'm sure that was not comfortable, but thank you so much for talking with me. And everyone, Sarah said she's going to check out the YouTube channel, so I'm going to send her this and see what else I can do to keep in contact with this wonderful young lady. So this is an example of hers. This is a sticker. I don't know where I'm going to put this. But anyway, those are the cards that I collected at the art show, and this is the wisdom I collected. Hope you enjoyed. I've got to head to work because I'm about to be late, so I will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching Vlog Every Day in April. I know that a lot of them were late and some of them were not done on the actual day, especially this one, but thank you so much. And there are still, as you know, always a long list of videos that I need to get to, including a couple commenting on some of the earlier VEDA vlogs that I meant to do during VEDA, but obviously it's May now, so I'm gonna do that later. I also want to take some time off from making videos super regularly so that I can catch up on watching some videos, because I think that'd be nice. Feel kind of out of the loop here. So check out all the links in the description, including the links at the bottom where you can get a hold of me and other places, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to be awesome, blessed be, and goodbye.